Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE 2k19 Universe Mod. I'm BrendenPlayz. We're just a few weeks away from SummerSlam, but tonight it is NXT time, and the Women's Championship will be on the line. Shayna Baszler will defend against Billie Kay. Also tonight, we're going to see our current Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss. She'll face SmackDown's Maurice. We're also going to see Akam Razar. They are the authors of Pain. They'll take on Heath Slater and Rhino. Baron Corbin and Big Show, they'll team up, they'll take on Shinsuke Nakamura and Finn Balor, who have formed themselves a little bit of an alliance over the last couple of weeks to try and take on Insurgents. Alexa Bliss picks up a win, AOP gets a victory over Slater and Rhino, and Nakamura and Balor are victorious in their first hit out as a tag team. We now move on to this week's NXT. We're going to see Drew Gulak take on Mustafa Ali. Tyler Bate will take on Akira Tozawa, a couple of cruiserweight matchups to start things off. We're going to see a tag team matchup as well. Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch return together as a team. They'll take on Street Profits, Dawkins and Ford. Steve Cutler might be the unluckiest man in NXT. He makes his debut against a very angry Lars Sullivan. And the Women's Championship is on the line. Shayna Baszler defends against Billie Kay. Peyton Royce will be in Billie Kay's corner as well. To open things up, Drew Gulak gets a win over Ali, and Tyler Bate gets a win over Akira Tozawa. Well, our first contest of the night will be a tag team matchup. We're going to see Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch in tag team action for the first time in a few months now. Back in action together as a team. Great opportunity for both superstars here to really make their mark here in the tag team division. There's a bit of an opening, I feel, in the tag division right now. As the Mighty, they're no longer a tag team. Nick Miller is gone. Shane Thorne, his future is unknown. Will he look to compete in the Cruiserweight division? Or will he try his hand somewhere else here in NXT? Not sure. But what there is now there is an opening. There's a spot in this tag division. Someone can move up. Will it be Lorcan and Burch? Not the flashiest team going around. They're a bit of a, excitement isn't really their name. They're just a no-frills, a team that comes out, gets the job done. They're not going to really do anything fancy. They're just going to go out there and make sure they collect that W. On the contrary, these guys, Street Profits, they do exactly the opposite. They're out here to have fun. They're out here to dance. They're out here just to, show off their swagger. And they're all about winning as well, but they want to have a fun time in doing so. So you couldn't find two polar opposites in teams right here at NXT. Street Profits have been successful here in Universe Mod, having a couple opportunities to potentially win the tag team titles against the Undisputed Era. Unfortunately, couldn't get it done. Undisputed Era is such a dominant tag team, but the Street Profits have been impressive. I've liked what we've seen from the Street Profits, and I really feel as though a couple more wins and they can get themselves back in the title picture again. I'm sure they would love to be there. Nice start there by Oney Lorcan. And Oney Lorcan has had a few opportunities here in NXT, but has really yet to capitalize on them. Opportunities are few and far between right now in NXT because there's an abundance of talent here in NXT, all gunning for that small little opportunities, those little chances they get. And someone like Oney Lorcan, he hasn't had a lot. So when he gets them, he's got to make them count. And that's something that I think a lot of people can really focus on here in NXT. When you get the chances, capitalize on them. Because obviously, as we said, there is an abundance of talent here in NXT. The roster of NXT is quite large. It's just as big as Raw and SmackDown. So NXT has got a lot of competitors. But the tag division, not as many. The tag division a little smaller, a little more confined, which means there's a few extra chances, I feel, for the tag teams to shine. And that's where Lorcan and Burch will look to try and do so tonight as Montez Ford's in. What about the entrance from Montez Ford? And a splash as well from Angelo Dawkins. Oh, I love this team. Street Profits, they are really exciting to watch. And Montez Ford, if you haven't been keeping up with Universe Mode, well, let's just say Montez Ford has been absolutely unbelievable at times in his tag team matches. At times he just comes in there and changes the course of a match immediately. And he's got an ability to survive a lot of punishment. He's got the ability to really dish it out as well. I believe he's the MVP of this tag team. I'm not afraid to say that. It's not a knock at Angelo Dawkins, but it's Montez Ford. Whenever he gets that tag, things happen. And I truly believe at times he's the reason why Street Profits had the success that they sometimes do. As Denny Burch sent into the quarter. Good to see Denny Burch back in action. Obviously from the UK. Gets a chance to get back in action here in NXT. Up a small little layoff. As now Montez Ford slashing straight back down on Burch. Lorcan and Burch have never won a match as a tag team here in NXT, unfortunately. 0 from 5. And that's got to change if they want to make their mark on the division. They can't afford any more losses. Especially after the fact that they've just reunited as a tag team. If you just come back as a team, you got to make things happen. And if you don't make things happen, well, all of a sudden you you fall behind. You're further and further down the ladder. And whilst yes, there's not a hell of a lot of teams here in NXT, that means that those opportunities are going to go to the best tag teams, and they could be the best teams over and over and over. As now Street Profits using Montez Ford, slingshots him in the corner, and now the big clothesline. Burch is down and in trouble. Street Profits, yeah, they've had their chances, but the fact is, yeah, there's not 12 tag teams all gunning for the NXT tag team titles. There's a good dozen or so really good teams here in NXT, and the Street Profits string together a few wins. Well, all of a sudden, they're back to the top. Even though they've had their chances, they get themselves back to the top very, very quickly with just a small amount of victories. And if you take a loss, well, you quickly get forgotten about, and you've got to work your way back up. And at the moment, Lorcan and Burch, yes, they haven't had a victory here in NXT, but it's a second chance for them. This is their second coming. If you come back with a win, I think that automatically gets you in the hunt. I think Shawn Michaels is looking for something impressive out of these two, and right now, he's not quite finding it. Montez Ford, once again, showing us his ability to really change a match. He's looking tremendous here. Looking for a DDT, and finds it. They got a bit extra on that one as well. Montez Ford could have this matchup won. Denny Burch working away on the arm there of Ford. Oney Lorcan as a solo act has had 2 wins and 8 losses, so not a lot of success at all for Lorcan. I suppose it's been tough going as now. Oh, hang on, Denny Burch. Oh, he's got the submission locked in. This may be it here. Montez Ford nowhere to go. He's close to the ropes, can't quite reach out, and Burch has got that locked in really, really well. Had that arm wrapped up and then the hands around the throat of Ford, but not quite able to put him away. As I said, Ford has got a great ability to take a beating and able to withstand it. But right now, Burch, that submission I think has really taken a lot out of Montez Ford. And you can see Burch just trying to keep him grounded, working away on the legs there, trying to slow him down. That'll work as well. Couple of clotheslines. Denny Burch firing himself up here. Drop kick to follow it up here. Denny Burch signaling that he wants to end this one. This would be a tremendous way to come back to NXT. He's going for it again. Locked in. Nowhere to go. But I think the referee said he's got to break it up. I think he had a foot underneath the rope. Montez Ford, I think he had a feeling something was coming. And he rolled through and then flipped. He flipped Denny Burch over. I mean, the ring presence, just where it all around, I don't know. He just knew that was coming. And Montez, oh, he didn't know that was coming though. Double knees there, and now Burch, oh, gets caught out here. Spins him around with a scoop slam. Ford pumped up again. Heading to the top one more time. Here we go. This time he hits the frog splash, and that may be it here for Denny Burch. The hook of the leg. Oney Lorcan's coming. He'll break it up. Angelo Dawkins, not much he can do about that. Oney Lorcan was in there within a flash, and obviously Lorcan much quicker than Dawkins as well. Now Lorcan springs off the ropes. Wasn't pretty at all. I'm surprised he was able to spring off the ropes in the end. It was a bit clumsy, but it worked. And a bit of a cheap shot there on Montez Ford has got him down and allows Denny Burch to get back to his feet here. Ford is down. And Burch lining him up here. And Montez is hurt. Now Denny Burch. Here we go. Gets the arm. And now he's got that locked in, a crossface. Crippler crossface now by Burch. And he's already got a couple of big moves, submission-wise, around that throat. And Montez Ford was able to survive those, but he's not surviving the crossface. Excellent from Denny Burch. Well, you want to return to NXT, this is the way you want to do it. Finally, they pick up a win. But Denny Burch, Oney Lorcan, I've got to say, look quite good here tonight. And they've certainly showcased to me that they've got the ability to really be a good team here in NXT. A couple more wins, and who knows where they're going to end up. But the confidence has to be growing. It's been a tough going here. Their first stint in NXT wasn't great, but they return. And they come back with the win, beating the impressive Street Profits. Burch and Lorcan. There's nothing pretty about them, but they got the job done tonight. Where will they be in the future? Well, in the ring is Steve Cutler, making his debut in NXT tonight. And he is actually a part of a stable called the Forgotten Sons. And tonight, he faces Lars Sullivan. Oh boy, you don't want to face Lars Sullivan tonight, I can assure you that. Sullivan is not happy at all. Let's take a look at NXT Takeover, our recent major event. Sullivan had Adam Cole beat with a big slam. He was done. It was over. Adam Cole down. Kyle O'Reilly grabbed the referee's leg. Stopped him from counting. Immediately, Adam Cole connected with the Shining Wizard, and that was it for Lars Sullivan. With the distraction into the end of Lars Sullivan, Lars is fuming. The referee taken out by Kyle O'Reilly. Lars Sullivan, you have to argue, would be NXT champion right now if that did not happen. We're underway. Sullivan versus Cutler. And Steve, big opportunity for him here tonight. I've got to say, it won't be easy. He gets tossed down there by Sullivan. Wesley Blake is a part of a group called the Forgotten Sons. We haven't quite had a chance to see them yet. Well, the reason why they're forgotten is because, yeah, they've been on the roster for a while now, the Forgotten Sons, but have not been used. Our general manager, Shawn Michaels, hasn't given them an opportunity until now, and arguably, it's going to be the worst opportunity possible for Steve Cutler. Well, the Forgotten Sons, Wesley Blake, we saw him, of course, with Blake and Murphy as a tag team, and Jackson Riker. We haven't seen him yet in NXT either, so we await the debuts of those, well, the re-debut of Wesley Blake, and, of course, the debut of Jackson Riker. So, the Forgotten Sons, they're not here tonight, but it's just Steve Cutler against Lars Sullivan. So, this is Cutler getting his big chance, his big opportunity. And Lars, obviously, as we said, he's not happy at all. Lars said he wants a rematch. He wants another chance at Adam Cole. This time, he does not want the Undisputed Era ringside, which is fair enough. They cost him the match. Let's be honest. Adam Cole would not be champion right now if it was not for Kyle O'Reilly grabbing the referee, causing the distraction. Adam Cole immediately made up for it, and Lars Sullivan's taken down. You know, Lars Sullivan, you know, one of the things we've talked about over the last number of months with Lars is that he is inexperienced. He will make mistakes, and I think frustration is a mistake that could happen. You know, he might get annoyed with the Undisputed Era and make a crucial error. I think he's going to just try and channel his emotions, just try and relax and move on. Yes, they got the better of me that night. If I get a chance without the Undisputed Era ringside, I think, you know, Lars Sullivan's got to be thinking, I can do it. I can beat Adam Cole. I had him beat. I just got to get another opportunity. So if Lars Sullivan has that thinking, I'm not too worried. I truly believe he could be the man to beat Adam Cole. He's certainly got the size and the power about him. And the experience is something that he can really learn from. You know, he is lacking that experience, and getting in a big match against Adam Cole will help him out big time. He hangs up Steve Cutler on the ropes right now, and he's just pounding away here. Right hands. Cutler trying everything he can to stay in it, but it's going to be difficult. There's no doubt. It's always going to be difficult. As now, Lars up top. Here we go. Went for the splash, but Cutler quick enough to get out of the way. Cutler can pick up a win here. Beats Lars Sullivan. It puts his group on the map, the Forgotten Sons. And they certainly have been forgotten about. It's a shame. Three very talented superstars, but haven't had their opportunities yet. And when they do get them, I think they could be a threat here in NXT. Another tag team potentially for the division as well. As now Lars has got Cutler in the corner. And a right hand, no, Cutler countering. Well, Steve, he's hanging in there to his credit, so he's certainly got a little bit to offer. Whilst he's coming against Lars Sullivan in a foul mood. Yes, he's getting beaten down quite badly now, but he's giving everything he's got. He's not giving up. It's now Lars. Oh! Over that massive slam. And Lars, he is the freak. And Steve Cutler quickly finding out how much of a freak Lars is. Lars still learning, and these are the types of matches where he can try something different, try something new against a lesser opponent, to be fair to Steve. He's not quite on the level of Lars Sullivan yet. And this is where Lars can learn from his mistakes and figure out how he can beat his opponents much more comfortable than usual. Oh, what a slam from Lars. Lars Sullivan is just dominating. He's just devastating. Steve Cutler not giving up. Can he find a way to beat Lars? Can this kid come in here tonight and get the job done? Is it possible? You know, he's definitely got the ability. He's definitely got the talent. But this is when you've got to make it happen. Steve Cutler at the top now. Is he about to hit the match winner? No. Missing out. Landed on his feet somewhat. Stumbling off his feet. Lars Sullivan's got a hold of him now. And he's going to work away on those legs a little bit more. Working away on the foot there of Cutler. Oh, God. Lars heading to the top. Oh, Lars Sullivan heading to the top. Oh, what a splash by Lars Sullivan off the top. There is no getting up from that. It's over. Lars Sullivan leaps off the top, and you got a man of his size splashing down on you. Count to 100. It's over. Steve Cutler, the victim of a devastating splash. Lars tried it earlier on. Steve was quick enough to avoid it. The second time, though, Lars found it, and he found absolutely all of it. Steve Cutler, he'll live to fight another day, and I'm sure we'll see a little bit more of Steve here in NXT in the coming months when the Forgotten Sons officially arrive together as a team. But Lars Sullivan picks up a much-needed win, an important win for him. It hasn't been easy going for Lars. He's suffering from a massive loss, but things are starting to happen for him. Wins are starting to come his way. Consistency is building. He's getting more and more impressive. So whilst Adam Cole got the better of him at TakeOver, I'm backing Lars to come back and potentially beat Adam Cole in another exchange. Lars, the freak, is getting better and better every time we see him in the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's Championship.
Women's Championship on the line here. Billie Kay gets a chance to represent the Iconics and potentially win back the championship for her and Peyton Royce. Well, it feels a little bit odd to see Peyton Royce without the championship around her waist, but she no longer is champion. Billie Kay, Peyton Royce picked up a nice tag team victory last week against Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. Well, Billie Kay doesn't exactly boast the greatest record you'll ever see here in Universe Mode. 7 wins, 13 losses, 35% of her matches she wins. So you're probably thinking, well, I don't really think she deserves an opportunity at the championship tonight. Not entirely. And in terms of a singles competitor, Billie Kay hasn't quite got it down packed. But Peyton Royce has enlisted her to represent the group tonight and try and take the title away from this woman. Shayna Baszler, so impressive she's been. Her path to the championship, she went through Bianca Belair, and of course she had to deal with some triple threats and some fatal four-ways, those types of matchups. And eventually she won those, got herself into the title match at TakeOver number 11, and took Peyton Royce down. Shayna, like her or hate her, it doesn't matter to her. She's just going to go out there and do everything she can to keep that championship tonight. She's one of those characters, in my opinion, that's just a little bit divided. Some people, they like her because of her intensity and how much she gives it when she's in the ring and how difficult she is to stop, but others, you know, not a real fan of her attitude or just her, you know, her dominant demeanor. Yeah, she's just someone who's not going to crack a smile, not someone who's going to really be all that friendly to you, but she'll go out there and she'll get the job done. That's what she's all about. She's all about winning. And as long as she's winning, she's happy. And maybe when she defends that title tonight, if she can, she might crack a smile, but that might be the only time. And that's the title on the line. Billie Kay, Shayna Baszler. This is a big step up from Billie Kay. We've talked a lot about Billie Kay the last number of months. Can she step up and really be one of the top women in NXT? I don't know. It's a big start by Shayna, tossing Billie Kay down. Look, I like Billie Kay, and she's shown plenty of promise. But I think there's no doubt Peyton Royce is the better out of the two. Peyton Royce, 63% win ratio. Billie Kay, 35%. So that is pretty clear who is the better out of the two. Billie Kay has actually defended the Women's Championship in the past. She defended it on behalf of Peyton Royce. And Billie Kay and Peyton, they both believe that they were the champion together. Not in the record books, but Billie Kay, she believed that she was champion just as much as Peyton Royce. Now, I guess when you do defend the championship, she did defend it against Toni Storm, of course. I mean, you can argue that perhaps you do deserve that in a way, but there's no doubt Peyton Royce was the stronger out of the two, and she was the reason why they had that title to begin with. And Peyton Royce just got outclassed at Takeover. Simple as that. Shayna was just too good. Shayna, clear-cut strategy early on here, trying to keep Billie Kay down, just trying to work her away. Stomping away right now in the face, into the cover here. Doesn't hook the leg or anything like that, but doesn't mind. I think it's more of just a bit of a warning to Billie Kay that, hey, I've got you down. I can put you away when I want to. Billie Kay with a kick, didn't quite get all of it. Now follows up with the 1-2 strike. Billie Kay's got Shayna in the corner here. Shayna able to avoid it though. And Kay hanging in there. Well, Billie Kay, look, she's very confident in herself, very cocky, very arrogant. I think that's just kind of the Aussie mentality she has at times. And she's a bit laid back and she just kind of believes in herself and, you know, a bit sarcastic at times. But a big brew right there has got Shayna in trouble. Don't worry about her personality. She has almost picked up the win there and almost won the title. So sometimes I think she just comes across a little bit wrong to many, as that's impressive. Drives the leg down there on Shayna Baszler, showing her flexibility as well. Heading to the top. Can she get that? Has she got enough reach here? Can she get the distance? It's quite a fair way away, and she decided against it. It's now Shayna back to her feet, and she'll make Billie Kay pay for the mistake that she just made. I think when you got Shayna down, you got to capitalize, and Billie Kay unable to do so there. Confidence that Shayna has now. She's only been here for a short period of time, but she's had so much success already, and she's just oozing confidence. Billie Kay, I don't know if she believes in herself, and that's one of the things I think will be her downfall tonight. If she's behind in this match, I don't think she can come back, because I just don't think she's got the confidence in herself. Deep down, you know, she might kind of mirror, you know, show something a little bit different on the outside to us, but I think deep down, Billie Kay is very nervous about this one tonight. Very nervous about competing one-on-one for the championship. I don't know if she truly believes that she can beat Shayna Baszler tonight. But she certainly won't tell us that. She'll certainly show us a different side of herself and try and do everything she can. Shayna with the right hand now on Billie Kay, trying to follow it up with the knee. Billie Kay from behind, missing out. Well, the one X factor about this one is, will Peyton Royce get herself involved? And if she does, she could potentially help Billie Kay win tonight. That's going to be the one thing Shayna's got to watch out for. Watch out for that referee getting grabbed or getting distracted, or perhaps Shayna herself getting hit or distracted. Got to make sure that Billie Kay stays well away from Peyton Royce. Don't allow Peyton Royce to get anywhere near Billie. You never know. She might hand her a weapon of some sorts, do something. You never know with Peyton Royce. You just can't trust her. Billie Kay went for that big kick again. Couldn't quite find it. Shayna hangs Billie Kay off the top of the rope there. Down goes Kay. And now Shayna going to work around the arm. Shayna with that rear naked choke is one of the moves that she's able to perfect to win her matches. And she certainly did it very well at Takeover against Peyton Royce. Now Peyton Royce can watch on as her tag partner, her best friend, Billie Kay's in the corner in her bad way. You can see the concern on Peyton Royce's face as well. She's a little bit worried, and she should be, because Billie Kay's up top. She's on the top of the rope, and Shayna Baszler has got a hold of her. Look out, Shayna! She going for a fall-away slam, but, oh no! Billie Kay with a couple of elbows and landed down on Shayna off the top. So Billie Kay getting the better of the two in that exchange. Now picks up Shayna! What a brainbuster from Billie Kay! She dropped Shayna right on her head. Shayna could be concussed. Billie Kay with a cover, hooks the leg and doesn't get it done though. Well, Shayna's proven to be she's proven how difficult she is to beat. Billie Kay fighting it out. She's not giving up though. Can she find the kick? She does! We've got a new champion. The biggest win in Kay's career. 2, but a kick out. Billie Kay can't believe it. She thought that was her moment. She thought she was going to become the women's champion. Not Peyton Royce. Billie Kay was going to do it. Not to be at all. Right hand by Kay. She's not going to let this lead go. She's certainly got the one up right now in this match. She's got to do everything she can to hang on to that. And this will help. Neck breaker. Oh, the torque on that. Shayna landing badly on her neck. And now Billie Kay close to the ropes. Oh, hang on. Using the ropes for leverage. Shayna muscling out of that pinfall predicament and picks her up and drives her straight down. Shayna was so quick to her feet there and so quick to pick up Kay. Now working on the arm, looking for an armbar perhaps. Couldn't quite lock it in. Billie Kay struggling. Shayna now just kicking her in the face. This is real trouble for Billie Kay. She's trying her best. And a running high knee missing. Shayna, look out. And now the ankle lock. Locked in. Billie Kay into pain. And let's not forget, Billie Kay was the one who really started this after Takeover. She was the one who hit Shayna Baszler with a steel chair. She tried to injure Shayna Baszler. And Baszler wanted this match tonight. She requested it. And Shayna wants to make her pay with that ankle lock. Billie Kay trying again to break free of it, and she does. Well, this is why Shayna wants this win even more. Getting a piece of revenge, a chance to beat down Billie Kay after the attack at Takeover. Not only that, she beats the other member of the Iconics and perhaps ends the rivalry between the two groups, if you will, once and for all. The Iconics and Shayna! What a big time brainbuster again, slamming her down to the canvas. This has got to be it. Shayna! No! Almost a win for Billie Kay. So close. Shayna just managed to kick out. She's stirring now. Billie Kay, she connects with the boot. It's over. Shayna blocked. And now Shayna got the ankle lock again. Nowhere to go for Billie Kay. Shayna's got this ankle lock applied. She's had it a few times now. Billie Kay. She's got very long legs, and she's able to use that this time to break free with a kick. And the headbutt to follow. Billie Kay's got to be hurting. That ankle's got to be very sore. But Shayna, she's been dropped on her head a few times. She might not even know where she is right now. Her strategy might be scrambled. Her brains could be scrambled. And Billie Kay tried to extend the leg again. Went for that splitted leg drop, and she's missed it. And because she went for the splits, it was a little bit harder for her to get back to her feet. A little slower. Shayna almost took advantage, but Billie Kay in the corner. I'll tell you what, Billie Kay might be on the verge of winning this. Shayna's struggling a little bit. Billie Kay's got a lot of offense in. Shayna's hurting. Billie Kay could do it right here. The cover could be it. Kick out again. Well, win, lose, or draw, this has been such a tremendous effort from Billie Kay. Hurricane Runner there by Baszler. Billie Kay's giving everything she's got. She's just going to continue to fight. You got to respect that. And Shayna just stomps straight down on Billie Kay's face. Billie Kay in trouble. Shayna Baszler picks her up, drives her down, and now the rear naked choke locked in. Nowhere to go in the middle of the ring. Billie Kay hanging on for dear life. And she submits. The choke works. Shayna Baszler picks up the win. Billie Kay was fading. She realized she couldn't break free. And she had no choice but to tap out or suffocate. Shayna Baszler defending the Women's Championship once again here in NXT. She's now beaten both Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. Peyton Royce, she just watched on as her best friend gave everything she had. There was not much more that Peyton could really do. You know, she never really had a chance to get herself involved in any sort of capacity that would keep the match going. Shayna Baszler, too good tonight for Billie Kay. And a bit of revenge after the chair shots at TakeOver. Billie Kay asked for this. And Shayna nearly had Billie Kay choked out. Well, she's still the champ. Peyton Royce, no interest tonight in getting in there and fighting. She'll just watch on as Shayna celebrates. Billie Kay gave everything she had. But unfortunately, it's not enough to beat Shayna Baszler, who is starting to really rack up some wins here. She's putting together a pretty impressive resume. And I gotta say, she's put the women's division on notice. She is the woman to beat. And after beating Royce and now Billie Kay, Shayna continues to get some momentum building. And she looks very, very tough to beat. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next time we come your way on Universe Mode, it'll be Monday Night Raw. And Finn Balor will get a bit of revenge potentially against Elias after Elias cost him the match last week against Kevin Owens. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have time for this edition of Universe Mode. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like on it. The more likes, the better for me. If you want to support me, that's the best way you can do it. Other than, of course, subscribing. If you haven't already, please do so. Click the notification bell as well so you don't miss an upload from me. Check out the website, BrendenPlayz.com. We've made some changes. We've made some updates to the roster, so you can go ahead on the website right now. You can check out who currently is a free agent and also which superstars are considered to be legends and could pop up at any time here in Universe Mode. So make sure you keep an eye out there. It's now available on the website right now. While you're there, join the Discord as well. Have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video.